Kenya Revenue Authority has bolstered its surveillance in a bid to tame tax evasion. This comes even as the authority is under pressure to plug the budget target of 1.9 trillion shillings. One of the commercial banks wrote to their clients with the latest requests that read in part, "Kindly be advised that Tax Procedures Act 2015, which came into effect after you opened your account with us, requires all persons residents in Kenya to provide copies of KRA pins when opening accounts with a financial institution or investment bank." Section 43 of the Act requires that commercial banks and microfinance institutions be furnished with any information and data the bank may require for the proper discharge of its function under this Act. The Act also requires those who opened their account before the Act was put in place to ensure they forward it to the banks as soon as possible. Judy Njagi, the manager of Taxpayer Services, says that KRA is vigilant and is able to collect tax from non-compliant members through many ways.
If you are a supplier for vatable goods and you fail to register for VAT or even for rental, we will be able to get you through other measures, especially now through the withholding systems.
For the last 5 years, the government has modernized and simplified the tax procedures with the main goal of enhancing collection by broadening the tax base. The Tax Procedure Act requires banks to get their client's PIN number for the taxman to be able to track when transactions such as excise duty on money transferred by banks, money transfer agencies, and other financial service providers are done. They remit the newly introduced 0.05% of the amount transferred in case of money transfer of 500,000 shillings or more. Anxiety has gripped many account holders who fear that their accounts could be frozen if they don't submit their returns to KRA. However, Habil Olaka, Chief Executive Officer at Kenya Bankers Association, says there is no cause of alarm, as the move to freeze certain accounts is not an industry concern, but a move between an individual and a financial institution. KRA says the need to provide PIN numbers of companies and individuals will stop unscrupulous people from using commercial banks to undertake their transaction, as that would expose their activities. Sarah Adam, K24 Business.